Hey everyone, today we are going to be starting a new unit. The new unit is going to be on graphing. When we graph, we use something called tally marks. Now, I want to do a quick review on tally marks before we really get into our graphing unit. So we're going to start with just a quick reminder or a quick lesson on tally marks. Tallying is a quick way to show how many. It is also helpful when recording the results of a survey or sorting several different types of things into groups. And if you look over here, you can see that I have a little picture of a set of tallies. This tally represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's take a closer look. When we tally something, we are using it to count or keep track. Tallies are made one by one. Each tally represents 1. We group tallies in groups of 5, like you see here. We count them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth tally, number 5, is this one that's slanting all the way across the group of 4. So we count that by 5. Then we can quickly count each group of tallies by 5s. If there are tallies beyond that group of 5, like you see here, this set of 2, we just count on from the number we left off on. So we saw that this was 5, then we just count on 6, 7. We're going to do some practice now. If we look at these numbers, we can see that we've got several groups of 5. So we're going to count those by 5. We would say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and now we've got 2 extras. So we start at 25 and we count on 26, 27. So I would write the number 27. 27 in that spot. Let's move on to this one. Slide it up a little bit here. We would count them 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So I would write 39 in the box. Then below that we've got another set, 5, 10, 15, 20. And since there aren't any extras beyond 20, we can stop there. Let's check out the next one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then we count on from 30. 31, 32, 33. So I would write the number 33 in that box. And then the last one, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I would write 19 in this box. So that was some practice on counting tallies. Now we're going to do just the reverse. Okay, like I said, now we're going to try doing just the opposite of what we just did. We have the numbers given, and then there's a line, so it wants you to show that number using tally marks. So in order to show 16 in tally marks, I'm going to start by making groups of 5. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and for my fifth one, I'm going to cross and say 5. Now my next set, I'm going to make sure that I take a little bit of a jump over so that I can tell that there's a difference in the set. So I'm going to keep counting on from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. I'm going to cross over because it's the fifth tally in the set. Now I'm on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then number 15 crosses over again, 15. And then I have to get up to 16, so I'm going to make a little jump and say 16. So if I would count them, I could say 5, 10, 15, 16. Now we're going to do that again with the number 22. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, cross for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, cross for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, cross for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, cross for 20, 21, 22. Now we're going to do the same thing for 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, cross for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, cross for 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And that's where I stop because that's the number it's asking for, 19. If I crossed over, that would have been 20. Last, we have the number 30. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. Now we just did the opposite of what we had been practicing earlier. Now when you look at my sets of tallies, I want you to pay close attention again that between each set of 5, I made sure that there was a good space in there. Remember when we're writing sentences and we say we need a finger space between each word? I want you to try to make sure that you have a finger space between each set of 5 so that I can tell where your sets end. If you don't put good spaces, I want to show you how confusing it can look. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we'll squeeze 18 in here. Now, when I see this, first graders, it's really not that easy to count. So I want you to make sure that when you're doing it, you place a finger space in between each set of 5. And then again, I want you to place another finger space between the next set, even if it doesn't equal 5. So I would have 5, 10, 11, 12. Last of all, we have the worksheets that were assigned for today. On both sides of your work page, you see the same concept, but only using different numbers. So one side says, count the tally marks, write how many. So you're going to go through each set and you're going to count them just like we practiced. I'll do one with you. We would count this as 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and now we count on from 35, counting up by ones, 36, 37. So I would write the number 37 in that box. You're going to do that on both sides. You have 3 on the front and then 3 on the back. And then below that you have 3 other problems. It says draw each number in tally marks. So I'm going to do one of those with you. I've got the number 32. So on the line you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, cross for 5, leave a space, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, leave a space, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, leave a space, 31, and 32. So you're going to do that for the number 32, 41, 28, 25, 44, and 37. And just remember, if you have any questions beyond this, I'm always available on Meet. I'm on there from 1 o'clock until 2 o'clock every day. So just pop on if you've got any questions. Thanks and have a good one, guys.